versa, right? After you get Vanguard, yeah, you're probably not going to kill Ulu. You're not going to kill the Medusa. But once you get Vanguard, you're probably not in too much trouble either.
He's level 2.
Frostbite.
They want to get a kill here.
TK, first blood there for PYW. And the charge in from Shang-Chi.
And that's another one.
They throw the blood grenade, and now they've got the Frostbite again. That's going to be a second kill for PYW, getting both.
You said PYW doesn't have anything, but apparently he does have...
Off cooldown now.
He does have a net worth. It's just how much he's going to be able to do in the game.
Yeah. And they're kind of going in on this, but they've got Emo off to the side. So XWY gets hit with the Shadow Strike. Jang Yu is in. Chrono on the 2. That's pretty solid. Yeah, Chakram, Sonic Wave, double kill there for Emo. Ooh, now on the run. And he doesn't have Stone Gaze. So a Shadow Strike and some mana, and maybe Ulu gets run down, but nobody right there.
Dispel. There is, like Shadow Demon, Shadow Poison has not been dispellable for a long time. Neither has Demonic Purge. So, Lucky Shot, I think it's the big one.
Rolling Thunder and a charge coming into the Crystal Maiden. They do have Zhang Yu right here. QIQX surviving for a long time, but eventually falls when Shang-Chi comes in with that charge. TK looking like he might fall. Icarus dive. Chrono used on...
No one, feels like.
No one, yeah. That was Chrono used on no one. They get the kill into TK. They're looking for a bash on Red Panda. Zhang Yu's right here. They've got the Chakram. They'll get themselves a second kill, but they end up losing QIQX.
No one making an appearance in Chinese DPC. I thought he was playing for Old G, but there he is. So, might want to wait it out.
Very dangerous fight to take, for sure.
Yeah, I could also see IG potentially taking it. Timberstone is super tanky. He can be the one actually tanking all the damage. And again, TK getting caught.
Yeah, Frostbite, Sunray, Chakram, kill, and that's another easy one there for the side of IG. XWY, he's staying nearby, but they've got the charge. They're going to have to lock him down completely. Nether Strike, Rolling Thunder, maybe they've done so, and they have. So Dust dies, and now you no longer have the Void. That means no Chronosphere for 40 seconds. Ooh is chasing. He's got that Diffusal, so he'll inhibit the Crystal Maiden, and they get themselves a second kill on QIQX. Zhang Yu is going to go into the trees over by the Roche pit, maybe looking to stay stationary. Disruption. They're going to try and get the kill here on Ulu, and with no mana, Ulu's in trouble, but goes to the Stone Gate, starting to run away. They go to the Supernova as well as the Manta. That'll pop, but it won't hit onto the Medusa. The chase is on, but with no lockdown left for IG, they have to leave Ulu to just go onto the high ground. Yule's up into the air on TK. There's the charge. It's on the Faceless Void. He's in some trouble. The Mystic Snake, though, taking the Aegis. They've got themselves the Nether Strike onto the Phoenix. They get at least PYW while losing TK. Zhang Yu standing on the front lines, though, with not a lot of mana to go. XWY swashbuckling, and they've got the disarm out of the Faceless Void. They will disrupt him as well. So a little bit of time without this Faceless Void, who will try to time walk away. They go to the charge, but the Frostbite lands on a Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi will end up falling here to the right click of Dust, and the Sonic Wave doesn't really do damage because the Spirit Breaker was already dead.
Yeah, all these heroes,
they're just going to TP out, right? No, they're actually going to fight this. They've got the ward on the high ground, so this should be a fight for them, and that's exactly what they're going to go to. They've got the Chakram. They'll go to the Time Walk. They've got the Chrono. It's going to land on the Medusa, but the disruption is there immediately. So, well, disruption used. Chakram still on top. They go to the Stone Gaze. They're going to strike out of the Faceless Void. They'll get the kill on a Dust, and he's going to be taken out first. No Faceless Void for 50 seconds. Red Panda trying to TP away, but with the Whirling Death and the Blink coming through from Emo, he'll at least get that, but he falls now to Shang-Chi. So the side of Aster.Aries, they get 2 big kills here, and it looks like IG, well, they've lost that fight, and it is not good for them.
I mean, 2 times in a row, they go instantly on Medusa. Again, not enough damage, and Red Panda, he's been on the money with his Blink. Disruption stays inside of Chronos.
Freezing Field. Ooh. Kill there on a Shang-Chi real quick from Zhang Yu. Timber Chain does not connect, and Ulu is just going to run down QIQX. That's just unfortunate. Unable to walk away from a Medusa. Icarus dive, but that just puts you further away. And, well, they've got themselves the kill onto XWY. They don't actually end up losing PYW, and I believe he was able to Icarus dive and go into a Yule's to avoid that impetus that was coming his way. And now Ulu with not a lot of mana to work with. They've got Dust following it up. The bash is coming in, no mana and not a lot of health to work with. That's a kill there for IG, who have kind of salvaged what just happened in the last few minutes.
Aster.Aries wants to be as tanky as possible. And now they want to take a fight. DK will go through the twin gates, connect with the rest of the team.
So let's see how this fight goes. Dust
Again,
immediately getting that chrono onto the Medusa, and there's just that disruption that comes out to follow it up. So now on the run, the charge lands. It's on to Dust here. Look at the right click damage. Dust needs to get away, but he ends up losing that Aegis. So the Stone Gaze is going to be down. They don't have the chrono to work with. There's the blinking from Zhang Yu to take out TK, so they at least get themselves the Enchantress. They're going to buy back there and buy back on the Bangalore. XWY will be back into the fight with the Rolling Thunder. They go to the charge. It hits onto Emo. Emo bump into the air. Roll up, trying to get him, but they're able to get the escape on Emo. He'll eat the cheese, back to full health, full mana. QIQX drops on the Crystal Maiden. They go to the disruption on Ua once again. They've got these illusions, and now they're on the retreat on the side of IG, but maybe they turn this.
Look, you want to be looking out for Shadow Demon, but Red Panda has been doing a really good job keeping the distance, finding a spot where he's not going to be initiated on. And there's the jump that I talked about.
Yeah, ooh, a little bit of a stun there coming through. Nether Strike going after this Timber Saw. The Icarus died, the Sonic Wave, oh baby! The damage! They finally get the kill on a Zhang Yu, but they'll end up losing Red Panda as well, Shang-Chi. So 2 heroes down to the side of Aster.Aries, who do have buyback. And immediately the withdrawal coming in from Aster.Aries.
Okay, finally find something. That's Timeless Relic. Here we go.
I was going to say, he didn't use 2, 3, or 4. So smokes will meet, and they're going to try and go in. They go to the Blink. It's going to be with the Shivas coming out here from Zhang Yu. Double damage is going to be popped by this Queen of Pain. They go to the Chrono. It's going to be out of the Shadow Demon. That means there's no disruption. They get the kill to XWY as well as Red Panda. XWY bought back in the previous fight. They've got the bashes, the Stone Gaze. It's going to be enough to keep the Medusa alive with the charge coming through all the way on the Phoenix. They've got the Yules. Time walk forward. They have the root. They'll go for the kill. It's on to Ulu. No mana, no life, no health. And they get themselves at least a 4th. They bought back on the Shadow Demon, but there was no disruption to save them, Ulu. And they're still trying to chase. They're still trying to go.
Getting caught, but that status resistance kicking in. He is alone.
Instant Hex getting taken off, and they've got the stun. They'll get the disarm. Lincoln's popped, Rolling Thunder, now finding QIQX. Where is he? He's stuck off the map. Where is he? All right, that works. Charge comes in. They get the kill to QIQX, and now they look over as Zheng sees in the back lines. Overwhelming Blink. Chrono on a 3. Shadow Demon needs to help out. He needs to get that disruption. There's not much you can do though with TK dying, already. And that's going to be with the BKB out of mana and out of time. It's Red Panda, both gone, and it's 4 heroes down to the side of Aster.Aries.
Emo still chasing. Do they have a stun?
They want XWY on disc, and GG is called.
Okay.
IG will take game number 1 over Aster.Aries.
IG had a couple of really bad fights where they initiated with the Chronosphere 3 times in a row. It took them, a lot of time to figure it out. That
doesn't look like we'll see anything really going on at the moment. Although I say that, charge comes out and all of a sudden Skewer, but he grabs 2 heroes. That means there's a blood grenade. And they'll get the kill. Emo gets first blood. That's not who you want to be giving it up to at all, especially in a matchup where you need XWY to perform.
Only 5, while Morphling is 11 and 5. So I think you gotta give Zhang Yu better start on Visage. DK getting charged this time around. He does have dive available, but still very low on HP. He's going to dive in aggressively. Okay.
Yeah, that's a very interesting move, giving yet another kill here to the Visage. But the turnaround for Ulu to at least get something out of it's not bad overall.
He wanted to go for that trade. We'll TP back, bring some A1 item a BKB, or I'll just go for a straight BKB. And then we'll team fight, and there's nothing you can do about it. Charge on the mid lane.
Silence in the Astral Step. He's got that level 6 first, so XWY in trouble. They know this charge is coming. It's just taking a long time. They should still be able to get the kill there on XWY, and it will be QIQX who gets in. Now the charge goes over to TK, who already used the Icarus dive. So he TPs in and is just dead for his trouble.
This is just a disaster now for Aster.Aries. Emo didn't have enough mana. They barely get the kill. That was the last stick, pretty much. And now Emo will get another rune for himself. We'll go for this bounty rune as well. So we'll go back to full HP, full mana. and charge on Ulu. Not sure if they're going to grab this kill.
They're going to try, but Red Panda's behind them. They might even be able to turn on this.
Coming.
Frostbite, Blood Grenade, and there's the turnaround. Emo now looking over at Red Panda. Astral Step, easy turn, easy kill. And Emo's starting to really get out of control already.
Good start for him. I mean, he did struggle for the first.
They should be able to pressure this with especially the Visage up there and the Familiars. And they kind of also want to kill 2 for their troubles, so they're going to go for it. They've got the Silence, the Concussive Shot. There's the charge with the Mystic Flare, and the damage is out. They've popped the double damage on Emo. They get the Aether Remnant to land on Red Panda. They'll look for the Shackle. It connects. Power Shot. Frostbite, the damage on the Visage, the Icarus dive.
Supports are level 5 on Aster.Aries.
So no Supernova. Charge onto XWY. They get the kill there onto the Windrunner. They're going to lose Red Panda afterwards. 3 heroes dead on the side of Aster.Aries with nobody dying on IG.
I could see Aster.Aries actually calling GG 15 as well. Skyrot is about to be level 9. I think this says a lot about the game.
It's 6K may not sound like a lot in terms of gold, but 26% XP lead. That is massive. They've got the Silence. It's on to TK, never getting the Supernova off. Shackle connects to PYW, but he's got the Bulldoze. With the status resistance, he's only shackled for a split second. Red Panda's going to die. They go to the Nether Strike. It lands on XWY. He could 5-man chrono his team and kill off this Windrunner if he really wanted to. They're going to get the kill on the with the Skywrath Mystic Flare. And that's 3 dead again.
They can't get a kill. I want to see Dodo. He's going in. It's on Magnus.
Uh-oh, lands it, and now Skewer's on cooldown. Like, he got him just as he was skewering away. RP, nope. They've got the Aether Remnant. Now RP, Supernova, looking all right. They turn into the Morphling, and they charge. They get a kill there on the Emo. It's a lot of gold for XWY. The rest of the team not really committing. You also have Dust nowhere near the fight. Get another kill there on the... Ooh, that's a turnaround. I mean, that is not what you want if you're the Morphling. Shackle connects. The damage. Oh, here comes Dust. Down goes TK. Windrunner's next. And 4 heroes are dead on Aster.Aries.
Making a full team wipe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to speak too soon. I don't want to say it's already dead on your screen already if your name is Red Panda. But that's exactly what's happening. It's a full team wipe.
It's what Aster.Aries did in the previous one when they decided to go for high ground. They feel they're unkillable, but there is an observer. Dust now does have chrono available.
See if they just make an aggressive. If this, I mean, Aster.Aries, this move down bot could be their last move. Truth. Charge coming through, and they kill off Red Panda so quickly. They've got the Nether Strike. It lands on XWY. There's the Mystic Flare. Runs out of it. Throws a Shackle. Connects it here, but it doesn't matter. Dust still getting a kill on XWY. He's dead again. He's got 400 more gold than a Skywrath Mage. 18 minutes in.
Morphling with that extra damage from Empower, but not going to happen.
Again, this could be the last fight if they catch out the Morphling. I feel like he's one of those guys that you catch and it's done. Shackle, RP, and that's onto the Visage. Supernova, Chrono, now focusing this Supernova to start. They got the kill on the Zhang Yu. They've hit the Frostbite. There's the Mantis. Skewer back by this Magnus, going after this Morphling. Big spree for Ulu, taking out the life of the Skywrath Mage. They get XWY again. And Dust has a double kill and an Aegis to work with still. But taking out Red Panda to make it a third is going to be a cherry on top.
Yeah, this game might not end as soon against some right clicks. Good against Visage Birds as well. Let's see if they can find anything. Whew. Not going to fall for Illusion Bait this time, but the wraparound, let's see who they can find.
Skywrath, but is that really who you want? RP with the blink. They've got the Silence onto the Magnus, but it's a little late. Chrono comes in, but it's after Emo is dead, and it's on to the Mag. They have the control. Do they have the damage? Shanxi not exactly dying too quickly. The Supernova ends up popping. They've at least got themselves a 1-for-1 as PYW doesn't get away with the Adaptive Strike hitting and getting the kill there. At least 2 now, both losing 2 as the Aegis has been used. And they'll get the Faceless Void back out of the fight. Time walk forward. Now Red Panda falls. Somehow the Magnus kind of sneaks out of that one, and they still want to go for Ulu. Waveform, TP, and into
the mage right now, which is pretty nuts to think about.
But he did get that free shard. QIQX. Freezing Field, RP with the silence, no skewer. And now the charge coming in, they go to the Supernova. They go to the other side, and they've got the Chrono down on XWI. They pop the egg. They get the kill on a Shanxi. They'll look over at the Crystal Maiden. Red Panda's going to drop the Nether Strike on a XWI. 4 heroes dead, trying to make it a 5th. TP attempt, Familiar, and another. They've got the Aether Remnant, and the Bash is the Manta, the Time Walk. But they're sticking with this Morphling. Waveform, concussive shot. The chase is on, up out of the high ground. They've only got buyback on the Crystal Maiden. It doesn't matter. It's a full team wipe right by the tier 3 tower.
QIQX kind of salvaged the fight. This could have been a potential kill on Dust, but good, quick reaction with that silence on Magnus, so no skewer back. And yeah, Aster.Aries, they understand that they have no business left in this game, so they just call it. I thought it might happen faster, but yeah, Aster.Aries seems like there's